Cheers.
Cheers, dude.
Moment of truth. Hi everybody, my name is Yiming. I'm here at Bonnie's in Brooklyn where I'll be recreating a dish from their kitchen in my kitchen. I made a Resi reservation and I'm going to be meeting Chef Calvin Eng where I'm going to be making his famous chashu rib sandwich. Let's get going. Hello.
Yo, what's up, dude?
How's it going?
Chilling, how are you?
I'm good, I'm good. So tell me more about Bonnie's.
Bonnie's is a Cantonese American restaurant named after my mom, Bonnie. Both sides of my family are from southern China, but I was born and raised here in New York.
So this is very nostalgic to you. Like, what's the story behind the rib sandwich?
It's kind of like a play on like this fast food sandwich that we do. I mean, I grew up on fast food. I ate fast food like every day after school. Same. I always like try to tie in nostalgia in like a lot of my dishes just because it's like, I always joke that it's like my favorite ingredient.
Well, I'm excited to make it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
This is their baby back ribs, the full rack. So traditional chashu marinade always has like fermented red tofu.
Fermented red tofu is like my mom's secret to everything. It's like the
so
flavor
good.
booster.
Would you like to do the honors?
All right, here we go. This is a two-person job.
So next, you just want to steam it for about 2 hours. The only thing about steaming at home is that you just want to make sure you don't run out of water in your pot.
True, I've done that.
So next, we're gonna make our hot mustard. So it's like very, very like in your nose, type of like wasabi hit.
I love that.
Yo, same.
Ooh, there it is. I feel it.
Ribs are ready to roll, ready for the oven. So at home, if you have a broil feature on the oven, I would get that cranking. Just take your glaze that we made and just slather it. Yeah, you don't want to be stingy with the glaze.
Okay, give it some love.
Yeah. Smear it on the top bun.
Nice.
Edge to edge, full coverage.
What's one piece of advice to really nail this dish?
I think it comes down to like presentation and plating it.
Details matter.
Of course, always. So we're gonna add 6 pickles to each one. And I always say to the cooks that we need like POD, which is like pickle onion dangle. Just wanna make sure you kind of like see it once it's all closed. Otherwise you don't even know like what's in it anymore.
Got it. Pop the top. 3, 2, 1.
Final touches.
Moment of truth. Honestly, probably one of the best sandwiches I've ever had.
Stop it.
Thanks so much for showing me how to make the sandwich.
Dude, of course, bro. Good luck, you got this.
Off to buy my ingredients. How we doing? These look great. Appreciate it. So we just got back from the grocery store and I'm excited to get started on the chashu rib sandwich. So we got all of our ingredients set out and we're gonna make the marinade. Really interestingly, in Chinese cooking, we use a lot of ketchup. That tastes really good. Wow, look at that color. Just reminds me of those roasteries outside of Chinatown. I'm gonna pop this in the fridge and let it marinate for a few hours. So I just took the ribs out of the fridge and they look great. I think they're ready to be steamed. Whoa, they look so good. I'm gonna get this guy out. I could eat this right now. We're gonna start our condiments. So the first condiment is the most dangerous one. It'll make you cry. One thing I learned at Bonnie's is that as you're slicing your onion, you can slice it directly into the cold water, which helps reduce the sharpness of the raw onions. We're gonna get started on our hot mustard. It's got this lovely bright yellow color. It's getting really close to what it's like at Bonnie's. So we've just deboned our ribs, and for the next step, we're going to be making our glaze. This isn't something that you want to leave it alone. You really want to take good care of it. Now, one thing I saw at Bonnie's was their attention to detail. One really helpful tip is don't forget the edges. That helps build the flavor on top of the ribs. And for me, I love burnt ends, so I'm gonna leave it in there for an extra minute to get it to be extra crispy and burnt. Feels great, very fluffy. Wow, look at that texture. I like to add my own sound effects. So I saw this really cool motion that they were using at Bonnie's, which is kind of like moving the buns right across the pan. Look at that. It's got this like really nice golden color. All right, now it's time to assemble our sandwich. If you are faint of heart, add less. The one tip that Chef taught me to really nail this dish is presentation. We eat with our eyes and you wanna make sure that you see all the components of the sandwich right before our bite. I think Bonnie's would be very proud. Chef Calvin talked a lot about nostalgia, and just as I took this bite, it actually reminded me a lot of my dad. It just took me right back to that place when we went to the drive-thru. Maybe nostalgia is the secret ingredient to making this dish perfect. Wow, that's really good. I think I nailed it. I posted the recipe below, and now it's your turn to try to make it at home. Whether you use Resi to dine at Bonnie's or you recreate this dish at home, the Amex Gold Card is your dining companion with 4 times points on restaurants and US grocery stores.